I think one of the greatest things for any family to do at the beginning of summer is, like, have a family meeting. It doesn't matter how old your kids are, how young they are. Have a family meeting, kind of decide what the precedent of summer is going to look like. Mommy and daddy want you to spend more time outside this summer. Maybe set some family goals of, like, we really want to get X, Y, and Z accomplished together as a family. What type of individual goals do your kids have? That is something that is so great for accountability, but also motivation. Like, if your children are setting their own goals for themselves in different areas of life, wanting to grow in certain ways, that's a tactic that I use in therapy all the time, because having a child be bought into the process of whatever you're doing is really important.
Right,
And
for
if
sure.
they are motivated and want to participate, that makes the greatest difference of everything. But so setting some goals for your family, like maybe we want to do 4 days of community service throughout the summer, and picking out where to go do those things together. Like, that can be a small task that you can have your kids do one day. Like, I need you to plan 1 day of service. Like, you and your siblings go and do that while mommy is doing this call. You can also, set screen time boundaries then too as well. And I think my greatest recommendation for that is setting screen-free time for you and your children. So that is for everybody. Like, we all know, like, mommy's not above that, daddy's not above that. Like, we're participating in this together. And that's also something that you guys can communicate with your clients. Like, these are my times where I am not going to be reachable. And, like, I recognize that as a real estate agent, you do really genuinely, like, you're on all the time. But at the end of the day, your clients are coming to you because of the family-oriented people that you are, because of who you are, and because they like you. That's generally something that they would respect and respond to. And if they don't, then they probably weren't the right person for you to work with.
Preach, Allie. Preach.
Setting that boundary for yourself and your family, but doing that, I would say, screen-free time in the morning, like when everybody wakes up. Watching TV first thing in the morning, being on your phone first thing in the morning, that is such a detriment to everybody's day.
Yeah,
and,
so guilty of that.
When we're managing having all of this extra time with our children in the summer, we want it to be on the best foot. And we want to set our children up for success. And so removing that morning screen time can make such a difference in everybody's day. You guys are having time to connect with one another first thing in the morning. You're eating breakfast, you're talking about what you're going to do that day, you're setting the stage for how things are going to go, and then also screen-free time in the evening so that we're avoiding the hyperstimulation that we get from the screens. Again, protecting from the blue light exposure so that everyone's circadian rhythm is in the right place, we have more restful evenings,